internet. A great man once said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." And then he went and proceeded to kick the crap out of a bunch of people at a martial artist tournament. But the idea still resonates. If you focus all of your attention on one thing, you can make anyone trying to emulate your craft look like an amateur. Whether it's skipping thousands of rocks across a pond to finally get that Guinness World Record, hacking at a fully grown redwood because winning the Lumberjack Championships would make any grandpappy proud, or even constructing 10,000 sandcastles to become the undisputed master of beach architecture. Once you dedicate enough time to something, the results can be remarkable. And for our MC of today's manga, soon to be anime, from old country bumpkin to master swordsman, he's going to spend his next journey learning that through his tireless and prolonged training, he has become an unparalleled swordsman of problem-sized proportions. So let me introduce this series to you and I'll give my thoughts at the end. No more stalling. If this is your kind of content, I'd appreciate a like and a sub. Let's get it! This is Beryl, our master swordsman who has been training since he was a child in the dojo run by his father, dreaming one day to become a proud adventurer. But after some traumatic event in his career, he chose to take up his father's mantle as the teacher of the dojo, and just accepts that he's nothing more than a useless old man in the boonies. His words. He spent his days training his students, slowly turning them into little monsters themselves, and one after the other would leave the dojo after mastering Beryl's technique, leaving him in the sticks while his pupils move on to better prospects. But all that changes when one of his pupils comes back with a job request. Teach the Royal Knights. And because his father replaced him as the teacher of the dojo and kicked him out with nowhere else to go, our MC accepts. Now Beryl will make his second journey into the world to fulfill his duty as a swordsman, reunite with and help his previous pupils, all overpowered as shit now in all their shenanigans. Oh, and find a wife. My thoughts. This series is fun so far. Yes, we have your stereotypical overpowered main character with a harem full of waifus to boot, but the real reason you would stick with this series is because of the sword fight scenes. The sword fights and monster battles are grand, full of detail, and intricately choreographed. So when the trailer gives me a sneak peek of one of the early fights and they look like this, well, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. If Studio Passion want to take this story and be like, hey, we're bringing you your standard list of waifus, but we also went apeshit on the fight scenes, I think we'll take that, right? If using this CG allows Studio Passion to flesh out these scenes and reduce the amount of still frames, I'm rocking. I'm not against using CG in anime. As long as it doesn't look like rubber dolls are bouncing off of each other, I think we got a solid series on our hands. What do you guys think? Gonna hide away from this one in the mountains, or are you gonna be like me and pray this isn't gonna be another Uzumaki case? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one. Later!